back to Good Day, everybody. Well, it is 2013, first day of January. What day better than today to set in your mind that you're going to start making a healthy lifestyle for yourself and not just a one-time goal. We are here today with Emily Ingram and Pete from Anytime Fitness, their personal trainers. And as you can see, they definitely look like they know what they're doing. They have the outward appearance to prove it. But we want a little bit of your brain power this morning, of getting us some tips of what we can do to make ourselves more healthy. But first I want to ask you guys, just with all of this, it seems so overwhelming. There are many components to getting healthy. Where do you even start? How do you begin?
I think the most thing that we talk about most is promoting health. Because it's 80% diet, 20% hard work. You could spend all day in the gym, but if you aren't eating to support what you're doing, you're not going to get the results you want. So you need to make sure, first of all, you're eating to support your goals. And second of all, getting in there, finding out what machines do what for each muscle group, and having a total body workout is the best way to burn calories.
Okay, so let's start first talking about the eating section. Now, when people hear that you have to eat healthy, the first thought is probably, I don't want to do this because it's not going to taste good, it's going to be expensive, and they have all of these things of the reason why they don't want to eat healthy. What would you say to them?
I would say eating healthy is not as hard or as gross as people think. You know, you have your basic foods, protein, which, you know, is chicken, fish, all your meats are protein, eggs. Vegetables are healthy carbs, you know, are useful carbs. That's what I always say, promoting useful carbs in the gym and for healthy fit, you know, not, you know, baked potato, potato chips and French fries, all that kind of stuff. More of your whole wheats and stuff that you can use.
Okay, well, you guys are actually going to show us some moves for beginners, some things that people can kind of get started doing. So go ahead and you can get in position and just kind of talk to everybody and work together and show us your stuff.
Okay, one of the exercises that I see everybody screw up the most are side dumbbell laterals, and they always should be done with your elbows slightly bent. Your wrist should be turned almost like you're pouring a glass of water, and raise all the way up and hit the side laterals. I mean the side deltoids right here. Raise, bend, and you always want to do about 12 to 15 reps. Probably, if you're trying to build mass, 8 to 10 reps for guys. We're trying to get bigger, build muscle. Another one for the front deltoid is front raises. You want to come up and you want to come in to hit this front head right here. Yeah, so I see a lot of people. So you're
kind of in at an angle and not straight.
Yes, ma'am. So a lot of people mess this stuff up. So perfect form is where it's going to get results, not slamming the weight and jerking and swinging it around. So you want to have perfect form. The weight doesn't really matter. You want to do what's comfortable for you. You want to work your way up, and you want to focus on what you're doing and not what the next guy's doing, and that's the most important thing.
Okay.
It's another big mistake people make. They try to judge their progress off of me or the next guy, and you know, you can't do that. That's a big mistake. You set yourself up for failure every time.
Okay.
So
what about weights now? These are 5, 7, 5?
These are 5 pounds.
Okay, so would you suggest for kind of, how do you know when you're ready to move up to the next weight?
Well, you can successfully do 15 reps easy.
Okay.
You move up. You always want to challenge yourself, and that's pretty much the marking points. You know, you want to challenge yourself, and you want to be able to complete 15 reps. When you're doing shoulders, you want to go for a high rep range if you want that sculpted round look. I know women like the round look for the, you know, to help with the clothes and everything, and guys want the big broad shoulders like these. And so, you know, that's usually the way you want to do it, you know. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, do you guys have any other ones that you want to show real quick?
Probably dumbbell curls.
Okay.
You just want to fold your wrist back. They call it supinate.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and you just want to raise it up, squeeze the muscle, turn your thumbs out every time you come up, and squeeze and let it down. Don't swing and
That you might know you have the wrong weight if you're having to swing, right?
Yes, if you're having to swing, the weight is too heavy for you. Don't try to keep up with the person next to you. Focus on what you're doing. Visualize before you even go in the gym what you're trying to accomplish and what you want to look like. And, you know, if you fall short of that, you're probably going to end up looking better than you did when you started anyway. So, you know, there's no problem.
Yeah.
But just keep going. Don't give up. and don't let other people discourage you and stop you.
Okay, those are some great tips. We're going to be back with them in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere, and you guys stick around for more Good Day. Welcome back to Good Day, everybody. We are talking with Emily Ingram and Pete from Anytime Fitness, and you guys are here to teach us some things about all these New Year's resolutions going on, people wanting to get healthy in this new year. But you guys have some specials going on at Anytime Fitness.
Right. Right now it's a $1 sign-up fee, and the first month is free, and that special is running through February.
Wonderful.
And we're located in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Plaza, 1555 Highway 19 South.
Okay, fantastic. So that's definitely something that people can take advantage of. But you guys are actually there and you work there,
Right.
personal training. What is it that you actually do? If people would come in, do they have to sign up to get a personal trainer, or how does it work?
They sign up to get, and then they purchase the personal training certificates through Sarah or Polly, the employees that work there.
Okay.
And yeah, you just purchase however many you'd like. We're there to help. We're there to show you how the machines work. If you're there, even if you don't, pay for personal training sessions, if you have questions, we're always there to help.
Wonderful. So when they go into the gym, if they see one of you, they can say, how does this work?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's wonderful.
So, I mean, they always can feel free to come up and talk to us anywhere. We're very approachable. We want people to come and ask us questions. Definitely don't want to intimidate people. I know a lot of trainers try to intimidate people like, oh, we're trainers, But we're normal people just like everybody else. We started from ground zero.
Yeah.
And we just want to encourage people. We really care about people's results and, their fitness and health. Health is the most important thing. Make sure you're healthy before you come in the gym to hire a personal trainer.
Yeah.
So.
And something really interesting that I wanted Emily to talk about is she may not look like it, but you actually have, is it 4 kids?
4 kids.
4 kids and a husband.
Yes, ma'am.
So for all of the moms watching today, what is your advice to them? How do you make time to do this? And I mean, I don't know much about having babies, but when you have a baby, your body changes.
Right.
So what are your thoughts?
I think the key word that you just said is make time. A lot of, nobody technically has time to go to the gym. We all have busy lives and, and it's always fast paced and a million things to do. But, we always make time for what we love, and the gym just happens to be what I love. So, Anytime Fitness, the good thing about that is you have a key. You can go anytime you want. There doesn't have to be employees there. You can go at 3 in the morning. You can go at anytime you want.
Really?
And the key, it works at Anytime Fitness in the whole country, which is another good thing. But, you got to make time for it. What's important to you? Is it important to be healthy? Is it important to teach your children how to be healthy and fit? And, that's something that we have to lead by example, not just preach.
There you go. So. Exactly. Well, we're going to talk about eating in just a little bit, but do you guys have maybe 2 demonstrations you can show us real quick?
Sure.
Do a tricep. Okay. One of the main things, women come up to me and say, hey, I want to get rid of this.
The wave.
Yeah, they want to get rid of this. So one of the things you can do, we don't have all the equipment, but you come in the gym and see us, we can show you some more stuff. But one of the things you can start by doing is called tricep kickbacks. And what you do is you keep your elbow up high and you pivot it kind of and lock it, and you just move your forearms back and flex your triceps and squeeze the muscle. And this helps put that horseshoe back there, nice definition on the side. Another one you can do, overhead tricep extensions. You just put it over your head, kind of angle your elbows out like this, and just raise it up, flex the tricep. 15 to 20 reps for definition. All that lightweight, high rep stuff is kind of a myth. You want to do enough weight to challenge your muscle.
Okay.
So whether if it's 40 pounds or 5 pounds, whatever you can comfortably do 15 to 20 reps with, sometimes 12 to 15 reps, that's probably what's going to get the best results for definition.
Some really great tips that you guys have given us this morning. We're going to be back with them in just a second, talking more about dieting, because I think that's another thing. You said it's 80% of eating right and being healthy in that, and then the rest is working out. So we're going to talk about that when we come right back, but first on over to Chris. Well, I am back with Pete Williams and Emily Ingram from Anytime Fitness, and we've been talking with them all this hour about how to get in shape and some goals for the new year. But what I want to talk about now, we've kind of been talking about diet a little bit. What about all these kind of crash diets, these fads that go on cleanses and all this stuff? What do you think about those?
Well, the proper way is to basically just eat healthy. When you're going crash diets, you might lose a lot at first, but the minute you start eating normally again, chances of you gaining all of that weight back are pretty high.
Yeah.
So just training yourself to eat properly, eat 5 to 6 meals a day every 2.5, 3 hours. Make them small portions. Don't, overwhelm your body with too much food. Just eat enough so you have enough fuel, enough energy to process it. And then the next 2.5, 3 hours, you'll be hungry again.
Okay. And now, as we're kind of looking forward now, how do we make goals and kind of a plan to how to get started?
Well, the best way to do it is, have smaller goals. Don't, say, all right, well, January 1st, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. It's, that's a good goal, but it's best to break it down into smaller so you have stepping stones to work with. Say, maybe for 3 weeks, I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock and I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to run. Whatever your goal is, break it down smaller. Make it obtainable, but make it a little bit challenging, so you have to push yourself. And then once you hit that 3 weeks or whatever your goal is, add another goal. So you have these building blocks so you can reach your goal and you don't quit. Okay. You stay motivated and you see results. It takes a lot of persistence. It's a lot of dedication, but you have to, outweigh the benefits versus, kind of keep building blocks.
And it's one of those things, too, do you think everybody's body is different, like, as far as results? Some people might see them quicker than others?
That is a huge factor.
Oh, okay.
Somatotypes play a huge role. Genetics play a huge role. What you did in high school played a huge role. If you're an athlete in high school, it might be easy for you to get it back. Or,
really?
That's huge. So you have to take that into account too when you're looking at your progress opposed to other people's progress, your genetics and how hard you work. But I would say just stick with it, stick to the diet, don't give up, and just keep trying. Just keep trying. And now for all those people who want to look good for the beach this summer, don't go on crash diets. Try to stay in shape year round. Don't let yourself go and try to get in shape in two months. Because that's very unhealthy. Try to stay in striking distance of what you want to look like, hit the gym hard, and get that beach body that you want.
You talked about cardio a little bit. Can you expand on that some?
I was always taught by my trainer, Corey Hammond, to cardio is best on an empty stomach. When you first wake up in the morning, your body burns the most calories. You want to do about 45 minutes to an hour. Intensity isn't really important. It's more time spent. For the guys who say, hey, I want to lose some body fat, but I don't want to burn my muscle, do slow-paced cardio, 45 minutes to an hour. Keep your heart rate around 120, 125, and you can accomplish that. But if you're trying to lose weight really fast and healthy, you want to do 2 sessions of cardio a day. When you first wake up in the morning and before you go to bed at night.
Okay.
And that is a big factor in accomplishing your goals.
And you mentioned doing it on an empty stomach when you first wake up in the morning. Would you have enough energy? Because I'd be afraid that I wouldn't have the energy to do it.
It's called doing it in a fasted state.
Okay.
You'll have the energy. You can have a cup of coffee or your energy pills or whatever you like to take. Just get out there, take that, wait 30 minutes, do your cardio, come home, have a quality protein drink or some eggs or whatever is on your diet.
Okay.
So.
All right, well, we sure appreciate you guys being here this morning. Again, this is Emily Ingram and Pete Williams from Anytime Fitness. You guys can go on over and see them again. Tell me one more time where you're located.
1555 Highway 19 South.
All right, well, we sure do appreciate you guys coming on this year. Hope that helps you with all the many goals that you have with getting healthy. We'll be right back with more Good Day. Stick around.